There is a certain enthusiasm in liberty that makes human nature rise above itself, in acts of bravery and heroism. The nation which can prefer disgrace to danger, is prepared for a master and deserves one. When the sword is once drawn, the passions of man observe no bounds of moderation. Real liberty is neither found in despotism, or the extremes of democracy, but in moderate governments. A well-adjusted person is one who makes the same mistake twice without getting nervous. Unless your government is respectable, foreigners will invade your rights, and to maintain tranquility, it must be respectable. Even to observe neutrality, you must have a strong government. You should not have taken advantage of my sensibility to steal into my affections without my consent. The voice of the people has been said to be the voice of God, and, however generally this maxim has been quoted and believed, it is not true to fact. The people are turbulent and changing. They seldom judge or determine right. There are seasons in every country when noise and impudence pass, current for worth and unpopular commotions, especially the clamors of interested and factious men, are often mistaken for patriotism. In framing a government which is to be administered by men over men, the great difficulty lies in this: you must first enable the government to control the governed, and in the next place, oblige it to control itself. It is the advertiser who provides the paper for the subscriber. It is not to be disputed that the publisher of a newspaper in this country, without a very exhaustive advertising support, would receive less reward for his labor than the humblest mechanic. The sacred rights of mankind are not to be rummaged for among old parchments or musty records. They are written, as with a sunbeam, in the whole volume of human nature, by the hand of the divinity itself, and can never be erased. Let us recollect that peace or war will not always be left to our option. That however moderate or unambitious we may be, we cannot count upon the moderation, or help to extinguish the ambition of others. In the usual progress of things, the necessities of a nation in every stage of its existence will be found at least equal to its resources. Constitutions should consist only of general provisions. The reason is that they must necessarily be permanent, and that they cannot calculate for the possible change of things. In politics, as in religion, it is equally absurd to aim at making proselytes by fire and sword. Heresies in either can rarely be cured by persecution. The inquiry constantly is what will please, not what will benefit the people. In such a government, there can be nothing but temporary expedient, fickleness, and folly. To all general purposes, we have uniformly been one people, each individual citizen everywhere, enjoying the same national rights, privileges, and protection. Safety from external danger is the most powerful director of national conduct. Even the ardent love of liberty will, after a time, give way to its dictates. I never expect to see a perfect work from an imperfect man.